started making homemade pizza. My mom started the dough with, like, you know, straight from scratch. So we let it rise, and now I'm making it right now. It's right there. Forgot to start filming it. I didn't really think about it, but I figured, hey, it'd be fun to take you on this little pizza dough journey. Here is the dough. I basically just used this to try and get it out as much as I can, because I actually just kind of thought about this, but I want to stuff the edges with cheese. Like, I love stuffed crust pizza, and if I can do that with good pizza, oh, it will be so amazing. So that's what I think I'm gonna try and do. Hopefully it comes out okay, but you know what? It's a work in progress. It's my first time doing it this way, so it'll be fun. But that's what I'm trying to do right now. I will probably speed up this portion so you don't have to wait a million years for me to do this. It would be a lot easier if my fingers were not covered in grease or oil, because that's what I use to oil this up. So it's a little difficult. Alright, I'm just gonna try it and see how it goes. Obviously it needs to come out. And I'm not really going for a circle pizza because my pan is actually gonna be like that, so actually, so shape needs to be that. I can see it. That should be, yeah. All right. Now you roll. Ooh, we're gonna have some stuffed cheesy pizza. This might be a lot of cheese on this thing. It's a little heavy. Okay, and then once I do this, I will squish it down so hopefully it doesn't come out or melt out of it. I'll get it done pretty good, just like that. Wow, that thunder, I don't think you can hear it, but I'm a little worried because even though we live in a pretty populated area, like high dense, regular, normal place, we lose power quite a bit. Okay, there we go. I'm hoping it doesn't. Okay, my oven smells really good. It smells like cookies because that's what I've been cooking the past couple of days. Cookies. Alrighty, here we go. I think I'm gonna leave it on here to make it easier to come out of the pan, which makes it easy to just put in there. But now, not gonna work. Maybe I need a bigger pan. Okay, we're making a deep dish. A deep dish. I don't know if it's gonna rise. I mean, some would be good. I'll just try and squish it into just, that's gonna be a really big chunk of cheese. Okay, maybe I should have put it in here first so I can judge where the cheese has to go. But I mean, it'll just be a deep dish pizza, and then I can fill it up with toppings and stuff. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm not much of a saucy person, but I don't think I have any pizza sauce, so I would probably just use regular mozzarella. So I don't have a sauce to put in it. However, so I don't know if this is good to put in the pizza because it is a dip, but it does taste just like pizza. I have no idea what I'm gonna put in it, but honestly, I think I'm just gonna go with a little bit of this stuff just for flavor and to get it wet on the bottom. I did not think this through because my mom actually came over earlier this morning to do this, so it's not like I had a heads up. So luckily I did have a few things in hand, but don't know. We're gonna see how it goes. Okay. Go. Yeah, it smells good actually. I don't know, maybe this wouldn't be too bad. It'll be like a Mexican pizza. I mean, why not? That would be really good. Smush it all around. I mean, you could literally make any kind of pizza you want. Back in college, I would slice up potatoes, and instead of like this, I would just pour ranch in it as the sauce. And then slice real potatoes, like rosette potatoes, and then cheese and bacon bits on top. And oh my gosh, it was delicious. It was so good. Like the best thing I ever made. Oh, and then mushrooms. They don't look very good, but I'm gonna do mushrooms. And it is lightning outside. That's not good. Storms? I'm not a fan of storms. I mean, I don't mind listening to the rain at night when I sleep. Like, that's really soothing and nice. But ever since our son came home, who is vent and oxygen dependent, his stuff is hooked up and has to be plugged up and running 24/7. So storms kind of bring a whole new thing. If the power goes out, we have to disconnect him, put him on oxygen, like the tanks, oxygen tanks, and it's a process. So we have to like be quick about it. We did get like an electric, it's not a generator, but an electric battery backup thing, just in case. But still, it definitely worries me a bit more than it used to. There's some Kobe Jack cheese to give it some different flavor and texture. And now I'm gonna cut up this mozzarella ball. And I don't know, just put little slices, I think, all over, and it'll be good. Kind of thick, so I'm just gonna place a few here and there because, yeah, I could not get them any thinner than this. There we go. I think that's good. I'll put like, no, it's a lot of cheese on here already. I mean, from the dough, yeah, it's enough. I think it's good. Okay, so let me show you. It is looking good and saucy and pizza-y, and I think we're good with that. Oh, the chicken. I forgot the chicken. I should probably put some chicken on it because otherwise it's just pizza or veggie pizza. Just kidding, I'm gonna put bacon on it instead because bacon's better. I don't want to debone the chicken, it's just too much work. But also, like, the chicken I made last night was so good. I really just, I want to leave it the way it is because that's a different meal, and you can't go wrong with bacon on pizza. Actually, whenever I order pizza online, I always, no matter what toppings I get, bacon has to be one of the toppings, and then I don't care what else. Like, usually I do chicken and bacon, and it's really good. I'm hungry. I'm sure my baby's hungry. I'm trying to be quick. See, it's a pretty quick meal to make. Like, the prep is really what takes the longest, which I think whenever my mom was making the dough from scratch, like, again, it's just like a yeast package, and then you just, I don't know what she does, but she gets it ready. From start to finish of making the yeast, it probably took her less than 10 minutes. And then you have to wait a few hours, though, for it to rise. I left it for, I guess you're supposed to do it for maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours, but I kind of left it for a while. So it rose a bit. And that's why we got this ginormous pizza. How cute. There we go. Done. And now we put it in the oven. One last look. I set the oven for 350. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Honestly, I have no idea. I'm winging it. To be honest, I really need to call my mom and ask her. Oven we go. Yum. Just so everybody knows, it is at 425, and I had it, well, it's still going up because I had it originally at 350, so it has to go to 425, and it's gonna be in the oven for 20 minutes. So I don't know, I think we're just gonna judge it and see how it looks after that, because it is a thick pizza on the crust, so I want to make sure it cooks thoroughly and all the way. There it is. Yummy. Okay, I'll let you know how it turns out. Oh, okay, I checked it because it looked like it was getting a bit crusty, so I need to double check and make sure that it's not burning. I don't know, I think it's good. Oh, one-handed. Whoa, that looks pretty good. I don't know if it's like completely, there's one way to find out. I don't know, it seems kind of hard maybe. I don't know. I'm a little worried about leaving it in there for a little bit longer. Maybe I should, just in case, because that's the thing about pizzas and pastries and stuff. If you take it out too soon, then putting it back doesn't really do much good. I'm gonna put it in for maybe 5 more minutes. I don't mind if it's a little crusty and burnt-ish, as long as it's completely cooked. I took it out at 3 minutes because I was a little scared that it might be getting too brown. So I think it looks really good, and I cannot wait for it to cool off so I can cut into it and make sure it actually does. It did cook all the way through, but also it just looks delicious and it smells so good. Look at that bacon. Bacon. Actually, I was gonna use that one. Good call. This was a custom-made knife I got for Christmas. It's by Duckhead Forge, and they do amazing work. We got a set. Mine's pink and my boyfriend's is green. But if you want to check them out, I will list the link down below. It's definitely worth checking out. They're very cool knives. Look at that. It is cooked all the way. Yummy. You haven't tasted the inside of it yet, but you're in for a treat. Which means I use something out of the ordinary. Yeah. I think it's just good. What are you doing? Photo bombing. Which is fine. Okay. Stop. Yeah, it's gonna be good. That's a lot of like pizza bread though. Got a bit of a hole. I'm gonna put the cheese. See? Pizza dough. Alright. We're gonna try it.